Barter system of exchange. Barter system of exchange is a system where goods are exchanged with the goods without using the money as a medium of exchange. मनी को मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज के रूप में यूज किए बिना डायरेक्ट कमोडिटीज का कमोडिटीज से एक्सचेंज किया जाता था. So we can say it the CC economy because there is exchange the commodities with the commodities. For example, I produce rice only. So I give the rice to someone and take wheat from him. I give the rice someone and take cloth from him. I give the rice someone and take shoes from him. This is the barter system when commodity exchange with the commodity. But there are so many difficulties in this barter system, and these difficulties are like as double coincidence of wants. In this system, every person is in search of a person whose requirements are matching with him, and it is very difficult to find that person. For example, I produce rice in my field, and now I am in search of a person who required the rice and who have the wheat for me. Maybe I get a person and he is needed of rice. उसे मेरे राइस की जरूरत है, but he has not the wheat for me. बट उसके पास मुझे देने के लिए wheat नहीं है. Then he is useless for me. Suppose I find a person who have wheat to give me, but he does not need any rice from me. Then he is also useless for me. There is double coincidence of want. I want a person who is required the rice of me and who has the wheat for me, and it is very difficult to find that person. It take a lot of time and it take a lot of efforts. So it is a very big problem in this economy. And the second difficulty is lack of common unit of value. In barter system, there is not a single unit to measure the value of commodities. For example, if someone asks the price of your car, what you say? You have to say, in the form of horse, the price is 4 horse. In the form of cows, the price is 3 cows. In the form of wheat, the price is 20 kg wheat. How much price of a single commodity? So it is very difficult to measure the value of commodities in a single unit. That is also a big problem in barter system. And the third one is difficulties of future payment. There is so many dispute in deferred payment, in future payment in barter system. For example, I take wheat from you. मैंने आपसे wheat लिया and I promise I give you rice after 2 months. मैंने promise किया कि मैं आपको 2 महीने बाद राइस दे दूंगी. There may be dispute between us. हम दोनों के बीच में dispute हो सकता है राइस की वेराइटी को लेकर. मे बी आप कहें कि मुझे इस वेराइटी का राइस नहीं चाहिए, मुझे इस वेराइटी का राइस चाहिए था. क्वालिटीज को लेकर आप कहें कि मुझे इस क्वालिटी का नहीं, इस क्वालिटी का राइस चाहिए था. मे बी वैल्यू ऑफ राइस विल बी डिक्लाइन ऑन दैट टाइम and you say that no, I don't want only 2 kg rice, I want 4 kg rice. So these future payment is very difficult in barter system. But now if I take the rice from you, I promise that I give you 5,000 rupee after 2 months, then I give you 5,000 rupee. There is not any dispute. But, and the fourth difficulty is difficulty of storage the value. In barter system, it is also very difficult to store the value. Today we can store a lot of wealth in the form of money. In a small space, we can store a lot of wealth. But in barter system, we have to store the value, we have to store the wealth in the form of animals, in the form of vegetables, and these all things are destroyable. After some time, these things will be destroyed, and we need food to take care the animals. So it is very difficult to store the value in the form of commodities. Now we can store the value in the form of money easily. These all are the difficulties of the barter system. Now the most important thing, forms of money. There are 4 forms of the money. First is fiat money. What is fiat money? Fiat money is like as that 10 rupee note, coins, all notes, all coins are fiat money. What is the definition of fiat money? Fiat money is the money which is issued by the government authority, जो government authority से issue की गई है, and people of a country are legally bounded to accept it as a medium of exchange. और किसी भी देश के लोग उस करेंसी को मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज की फॉर्म में यूज करने के लिए बाउंडेड है. दिस इज द फिएट मनी. It is issued by the government authority and people are bounded, legally bounded to accept it as a medium of exchange. आप किसी भी चीज को पैसे की फॉर्म में एक्सचेंज करने से मना नहीं कर सकते. And the second one is fiduciary money. Fiduciary money is not issued by the government. It is the money which is depend on the trust of payer and the pay. ये पेमेंट देने वाले और पेमेंट लेने वाले के ट्रस्ट पे डिपेंड करती है. लाइक एज चेक. इफ आई एम प्रोड्यूसर and you give me a check, it depend on our trust. I can take the check and I can refuse to take the check. मैं चेक ले भी सकती हूँ और मैं चेक लेने से मना भी कर सकती हूँ. People are not legally bounded to accept it as a medium of exchange. गवर्नमेंट किसी को भी बाउंड नहीं कर सकती इसे मीडियम ऑफ एक्सचेंज के रूप में एक्सेप्ट करने के लिए. इट डिपेंड ऑन द ट्रस्ट बिटवीन द पेयर एंड द पे. इफ आई ट्रस्ट यू, आई कैन टेक द चेक. इफ आई डोंट ट्रस्ट यू, मे बी आई रिफ्यूज टू टेक द चेक. आई से दैट आई वांट कैश. दिस इज द फिड्यूशियरी मनी. द एग्जांपल इज चेक. Next is full-bodied money. Before understanding these forms of money, we have to understand the commodity value of money and money value of money. What is the commodity value of money and what is the money value of money? Firstly, students, commodity value of money. The paper which is used to make this note, वो पेपर जो इस नोट को बनाने के लिए यूज किया गया है, द वैल्यू ऑफ दैट पेपर इज द कमोडिटी वैल्यू एंड द रिटन वैल्यू ऑन द नोट. नोट के ऊपर लिखी गई जो वैल्यू है, इट इज द मनी वैल्यू. द कमोडिटी विच इज यूज टू मेक द करेंसी, द वैल्यू ऑफ दैट कमोडिटी इज द कमोडिटी वैल्यू. And the written value of the currency is the money value. The value of this paper is commodity value and the written value on that money is money value. किसी भी करेंसी, जो भी करेंसी किसी भी मेटल से कोई करेंसी बनी हुई है, तो उस मेटल की जो वैल्यू है वो कमोडिटी वैल्यू होगी, लेकिन उस करेंसी की जो रिटन वैल्यू है वो मनी वैल्यू होगी. Now, what is full-bodied money? Full-bodied money is the money which commodity value is equal to money value. Like as silver coin, gold coin. These coins money value is equal to their metal value. अगर मैं उन्हें गोल्ड या सिल्वर की फॉर्म में यूज करती हूँ, देन वैल्यू विल बी सेम as I use them as the form of money. सिल्वर कॉइन, गोल्ड कॉइन, अगर मैं उन्हें एक मटेरियल के रूप में यूज कर, मेटल की फॉर्म में यूज करती हूँ, एक कमोडिटी की फॉर्म में यूज करती हूँ, तो उनकी वैल्यू वही होगी जो उनके ऊपर रिटर्न वैल्यू है, जो उन्हें तब जो उनकी वैल्यू तब है जब मैं उन्हें एक मनी की फॉर्म में यूज कर रही हूँ। बहुत पुराने टाइम में यही करेंसी चलती थी। Now, what is the credit money? Credit money is like as the paper note, like as the coins. It is the credit money because the commodity value of that money is less than the money value. The value of paper which is used to make that note. इस नोट को बनाने के लिए जिस पेपर को यूज किया गया है उसकी commodity value बहुत कम है, एंड मनी वैल्यू इज ग्रेटर देन दैट कमोडिटी वैल्यू, और इसकी मनी वैल्यू जो है वो कमोडिटी वैल्यू से ज्यादा है। अगर मैं इसे एक पेपर की फॉर्म में सेल करती हूँ तो इसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं, बट एज अ मनी इट हैज द हाई वैल्यू। सो लाइक एज 5 rupee coin, like as 10 rupee coin, like as 100 rupee, this is the money value and this is the commodity value. Credit money, what is the credit money? Which money commodity value is less than money value. Now this is the forms of money: fiat money, fiduciary money, full borrowed money and credit money. Now measurements of money. There are 4 measurements to measure the money, and these 4 measurements are M1 measurement, M2 measurement, M3 measurement and M4 measurement. M1 measurement. In M1 measurement, we include three forms of money, like as C plus DD plus OD. C is the currency in public hand, like as notes, coins, which is held by us. वो नोट, वो सिक्के जो पब्लिक के हाथ में हैं, इट इज द C, कैश इन पब्लिक हैंड. एंड नेक्स्ट इज DD, मीन्स डिमांड डिपॉजिट. It is the part of money which we have deposit in the commercial bank. You know very well, all income is not held by the public. Public सारा पैसा अपने पास नहीं रखती. जो पैसा उसने अपने पास रखा वो है कैश इन हैंड, और जो पैसा उन्होंने बैंक में सबमिट करवा दिया, बैंक में डिपॉजिट करवा दिया, वो है डिमांड डिपॉजिट. We include it in M1 measurement. And third one is other deposit. Other deposit means the deposit in RBI, deposit in Reserve Bank of India, deposit in Central Bank. There are so many deposits in the Central Bank, but we have to take only 3 type of deposit in the other deposit. First is डिपॉजिट ऑफ फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूट्स ऑफ द इकोनॉमी. हमारे ही इकोनॉमी के जो फाइनेंशियल इंस्टीट्यूट हैं उनके जो डिपॉजिट आरबीआई के पास हैं हम उन्हें इंक्लूड करेंगे, लाइक एज IDBI डिपॉजिट, नाबार्ड्स डिपॉजिट, ICICI डिपॉजिट्स. वी कैलकुलेट ऑल दैट डिपॉजिट इन दैट पार्ट. एंड द सेकंड इज the deposit of foreign government, the deposit of foreign central bank. फॉरेन की सेंट्रल बैंक, फॉरेन की गवर्नमेंट ने जो भी डिपॉजिट आरबीआई के पास रखे हुए हैं हम उसे भी इंक्लूड करेंगे. एंड द थर्ड वन इज डिपॉजिट्स ऑफ इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस. इन फर्स्ट पॉइंट वी टेक द नेशनल finance organizations deposit, and in second point we take foreign government or foreign central banks deposit, but in third we include the international organizations deposits, like as World Trade Organization, World Bank, International Money Fund. They also keep some money in our RBI. Then we take that deposit in the other deposit. Only these three type of deposit we take in other deposit. So M1 measurement is C means cash in public hand, DD means demand deposit, the part of money which is in the commercial bank, which is kept by commercial bank, and the third is other deposit which is kept by RBI. It is the M1 measurement. What is the M2 measurement? M2 measurement, we include M1 C, DD, OD, M1 plus deposits with post office. People deposit some of their money in post office also. So in this measurement we take the deposits of post office. So there are four components which are included. C cash in hand, DD demand deposit, OD other deposit means M1 plus deposits with post office. Next is M3 measurement. M3 measurement, M1 plus time deposits. What is time deposits? There is difference in between demand deposit and time deposit. Time deposit is fixed deposits, FD. Okay, demand deposits are that deposits which we can save money and withdraw any time. हम सेव करवाते भी रहते हैं और उसे निकलवाते भी रहते हैं, लेकिन टाइम डिपॉजिट जो है उसकी एक टाइम लिमिट होती है और उससे पहले उसे निकलवाया नहीं जा सकता. It is the example of fixed deposit. So M1 plus time deposit. It is the M3 measurement of money. Now what is M4 measurement of money? M4 measurement, M3 means M1 plus time deposit plus deposits with post office. कहने का मतलब है कि M4 मेजरमेंट में सभी कंपोनेंट आ गए. M1 C plus DD plus OD, deposits of post office and time deposit. We all calculate in this measurement. M4 measurement, M3, these two things plus deposits with post office. Or we can write it like as M1, these things, plus deposits with post office, this thing, plus time deposit. This is the M4 measurement of money. Now all concepts of the chapter of money are clear. Please listen it and take your doubts if there are any doubt of you. Take care, stay home. Goodbye.